This segment sponsored by Edwin Coe Spirits. I am back behind the bar at Edwin Coe Spirits, and they just released their winter cocktail menu. And joining me now is Kristen Collins, the co-owner here at Edwin Coe. Hi.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Good. Okay, so new cocktails,
Yes.
new season.
Yes.
So exciting.
That's
So give
right.
me just kind of an overview of what you all have put together.
Yeah, so we try to always offer a little something for everyone. You might not enjoy every cocktail on the menu, but hopefully you'll find something that you really love.
Yeah.
So we've got new cocktails in general because we have high rye bourbon on the menu for the first time this season. It was released last May, so this is the first time we've gotten to really play around with those winter flavors and that high rye bourbon. We also have a couple of cocktails that are inspired by our recent releases, the Maple Old Co. and our Honey Old Co. So got a couple of cocktails up our sleeve to show you how to utilize those.
Yes, I'm so excited because that honey co, I mean, it's so smooth.
Super smooth, kind of dangerous. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so I'm excited to mix up some of the drinks again. Okay, so what is it that we're gonna make first?
So the first, we're going to do a classic with our high rye bourbon, the Revolver.
The Revolver,
cocktail.
okay.
Yes. So it's kind of in that vein of an espresso martini. I would say this is up a notch though, you know, high rye bourbon especially. Not all bourbons are as spicy as ours. And so it does offer a unique flavor, and then we do our own house coffee liqueur. And we use real espresso beans from local Country Roads Coffee. We infuse that for a week's time.
Wow.
Yeah, with real vanilla bean, cocoa nibs. So it's pretty delicious in and of
It
itself.
tastes good. Okay, where should I get started?
So we're gonna take our high rye bourbon first,
Okay.
and fill our jigger to the 2-ounce mark, which is the very, very top.
All right.
We always measure our pours because you do want to drink responsibly, and cocktails catch up to you in a hurry,
Right.
especially this one. This is a perhaps a one and doneer because it's essentially
Okay.
straight alcohol.
I like that.
So coffee liqueur, we're gonna flip that jigger over to the other side and fill it up with 1 ounce, so to the rim on that one. Coffee liqueur, instead of just an infusion, we do add a little bit of our house simple syrup to the end, so there is a bit of sweetness from that. That's what makes it that liqueur. And then we're gonna take a couple dashes of orange bitters.
Okay. Wonderful.
And I really commit to my dashes. I'm pretty hearty with them. One more of those,
more?
in
Okay.
fact. Yeah.
Yes.
Add some nice aromatics, kind of spice flavor. And then we're gonna stir this. And you wanna take an ice scoop and put in at least as high, if not a little more, of your liquid volume to ensure that you don't over dilute and that you properly chill your cocktail.
About right
and then,
there?
yeah, and then you're just gonna give that a good stir for about 20 to 30 seconds.
And using the technique that you taught me.
Yes,
the
that's
roundabout.
right. So the back of the spoon hits the glass, and you've got it up between your fingers, and it's a little wrist action that goes there. And you'll continue, it feels like a little bit of a long time, but remember, this is straight alcohol. You really want the dilution in there, and you want to help your volume rise.
Okay.
This is going to go in a coupe glass, which
I love a coupe glass.
yes, I think I did this to you last time. I forgot to chill, but at home, if you throw some ice cubes in that beforehand, that'll give you a nice chilled glass to pour into. And then we're gonna double strain this. So that means that we're gonna use our Hawthorne strainer there, fancy one, and our little mesh one, which is just meant to catch any little ice shards that would otherwise fall into your cocktail and kind of continue to dilute it over time and just kind of affect the mouthfeel or the texture of the cocktail.
Yeah. Nice detail.
Yeah.
All right.
So you would think we might be finished, but this is the super fun part that I'm excited to see you in action do. We're gonna go ahead and trim off a little bit of this orange peel, about a 1 to 2 inch by 2 inch circle is the goal. Ideally, just going through the pith, the white, that was about perfect.
Okay,
and
awesome.
then we're gonna take a match and we're actually gonna heat up that outer peel a little bit to start warming the oils in the orange peel itself. And then after that, we've got a fun little flashy bit to make you really
Warm
feel
the
like
oils,
a
all
true
right.
bartender here.
Yes. All right.
So we're just gonna hold that right over the cocktail, warm up that skin there a little bit, and then you'll hold the match over the cocktail, and then you're gonna give it a little distance, and you're gonna give a quick squeeze to try to express the oils. Ooh, you did
Wow.
it. That was excellent. Perfect, perfect. That is well done.
And then through it?
Yeah, we're actually gonna make it, like that is perfect. You've got the right idea. It'll be like a little medallion in the center. You can kind of flatten it out or you can keep it curved, whatever your preference on the appearance is. And then we're just gonna rest that across the rim of the glass. Other way is nice because you get all that orange. And just to the edge will help secure it. Beautiful. You did it.
All right, that's it?
That's
Yay,
it.
we did that.
First Revolver.
That's exciting. Okay, guys, well, that was a flash of fiery fun. So next, let's have a little tasty taste. Ooh, It's hitting me in a couple of different ways. You know what this tastes like? It reminds me, if I was to imagine an espresso martini old fashioned, like the blend between the two. So you get the best of both worlds, because I love both of those drinks. And then it gives that little smokiness from the fire. I see what you did with the orange.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, the Revolver. On to the next. Okay, Kristen, what's the next drink?
Next is Good as Gold.
Okay.
It's been on our menu for a few years now. We do use a house-infused rosemary syrup. So pretty tasty infusion on our Old Coke Prohibition-style whiskey. A little bit of orange bitters in there, and lovely garnish to make it kind of feel like the holidays. It's got some rosemary and orange.
Love rosemary. Okay, where should we start?
Let's do 2 ounces of Old Co.
Okay.
So that'll be that large side again, all the way to the rim.
Yes. Pour like that. Alrighty.
And then we'll take our rosemary syrup. It's actually a rosemary honey syrup. So this would be an excellent cocktail to maybe be inspired by with that honey Old Co that we were talking about earlier. And so we're gonna go onto that other smaller side. And you and I, we don't like our things overly sweet. So I'm gonna say a ½ ounce for you.
Thanks for looking out for me. Okay, ½ ounce like that.
Yep.
Okay.
And then a couple dashes of those orange bitters again in this one.
Yes. Boop. Boop. Like that. All right.
Perfect. And then we're gonna do another one of those wet stirs, only this time. So that's with that ice. You're gonna fill above that rim.
Wet stir. Okay.
Yes. Dry would be, you know, you don't often do a dry stir. You might do a dry shake to incorporate powders into a liquid, but wet stir just means you're using that ice. This only 5 stirs. Just, you know, about 5.
1,
yeah.
2.
Light dilution.
3.
I like it, Nancy.
4.
Let you 5. You got better moves. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and strain that into our glass. Now this part, you could go ahead and add a big ice cube if you'd like. That actually is kind of nice to pour over the ice cube instead of plopping it in later and maybe splashing on yourself. Yeah. And then we'll just pour right over.
Right over it like that.
And because there's ice already in the glass, we're not so worried about those teeny tiny little ice shards that we strained out in that Revolver.
Right, okay.
And then we have fresh rosemary, and if you want to give it a little smack, that helps release some of the aromatics. And then you're just gonna put that down into your glass, kind of tuck it down into the side there.
Okay.
And then we'll do the same. We dehydrate.
This
is a dehydrated orange, and so we just think it feels kind of festive this time of year. And you know, we have quite a lot of excess orange around here. There's many old fashions and other cocktails that we sell. So this is just a nice little, just kind of
just like
rests down in there. That's right.
All right, and that's it.
That's
All righty. That looks good as gold. Okay, let's have a little tasty taste. Ooh. I have to tell you something. Oh my goodness. What I love, I got a double hit of that rosemary because when you bring it up, the scent of it hits you first, and then when you taste it, it's so satisfying. And it's not too sweet, as you made that just right. And one thing I really do love about your cocktails, they're so detailed with the ingredients as you do your mixology, and yet they're so affordable.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I don't disagree.
Right.
I remember our very first year of business, people thought, I remember a guy said, I don't understand how your prices are so low. And I'm like, honestly, we cut out the middleman because we distill everything in-house. So we are not paying for that alcohol. We're manufacturing it. So Joe has got a real talent there, and I can just play off that with getting to have lots of fun with these cocktails.
You get to have a real cocktail for like $10 around that, which is so great. Okay, And so let's talk about the Honey Old Co. that you kind of mentioned before. So this is your specialty liquor right now. So tell me all about it.
People always want to know, like, how should I use this? And if it's me, you know, or you even, I would probably honestly recommend chilled. You know, you could put it in your freezer. It's not going to freeze. You could dilute it a little bit, similar to what we did here, or put it over a big rock. Have it neat. But if you really just want a little bit more of a cocktail, you can certainly make a little play off this. You don't have to go to the extent of making a rosemary infused syrup like we did. You could pour it in, muddle some rosemary in, and that is a really nice way. You know, orange bitters should be kind of a bar house staple. And so, just mix those up, dilute it like we did here, and you're still gonna have a really tasty cocktail.
Yeah, so that's a great way to make it at home for the holiday season. Perfect for entertaining. So just come by here and get them a bottle of this Honey Co. and you can make easy cocktails. This may be my favorite.
Yes.
But we still have a couple more to go. Let's do it. This segment sponsored by Edwin Coe Spirits.